clear we've made enormous strides. And our plans and our policies have produced the strongest job creation economy in modern times.
That was Joe Biden earlier today, claiming the economy made, quote, enormous strides under his non-existent leadership. Joining me now for reaction is author of The Mind of a Conservative Woman, Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn. Always wonderful to see you, Senator. And inflation hit a 40-year high. There are food shortages and gas prices. They've hit an all-time average high of $4.37 a gallon today. All the pain Americans are feeling is what Joe Biden calls, quote, enormous strides. Senator, what do you call it?
Enormous strides in the wrong direction. Take a look at this. It was 1.9% inflation when he took office, and we're up over 8.5%, as you said, 40-year highs. This is not a record to be boasting about, as the president was trying to do today. And what he should do is admit there are problems. There are supply chain problems, energy problems. Cost of coffee is up 143%. Eggs are up 43%. Bread's up 5%. Milk is up 13%. And Joe Biden is out here saying he's made enormous strides toward a great economy. I don't think the American people agree with him. Joe Biden should get out of Washington, D.C. and go visit a grocery store.
Well, the reason why Mr. Biden has all these problems defining the problems is he has no solutions. And let me pivot, if we can, to something else that he doesn't seem to want to comment on. Attacks on pro-life groups and people are escalating all over this country, from riots to verbal assaults to church desecrations. Biden's party is incredibly violent and out of control in these United States. The same people who called parents terrorists for objecting to left-wing indoctrination in the government-run schools, Senator, they are silent on all this violence. As a senator, what can you do to punish and expunge the political bias and subsequent lack of justice at the Department of Justice?
What the Department of Justice should do is say to these protesters who are outside of the justices' homes, you are in violation of 18 U.S.C. 1503. And they should haul all of these people down to the police headquarters. They should book them for violating a federal statute. What they're trying to do is change the outcome of a Supreme Court decision, and they're doing it by showing force and intimidation. And think about the disruptive nature of this. All of your viewers, think about if somebody came to your neighbor's house and started protesting and blocked the street to your neighborhood. Your children couldn't go outside. They couldn't ride a bicycle. They couldn't go play. You can't get in and out of your house without a policeman, officer being there to assist you. That is what is taking place. And it is imperative that DOJ, it is imperative that the White House, that Pelosi and Schumer stand up and say, you are violating federal law. We stand for the rule of law. You need to go to the public square and protest, but you cannot go to someone's home where they live, where their family lives. You cannot disrupt their home, their neighborhood, and carry out your protest, walking down the middle of their street, making it impossible for citizens to get to their homes.
Yeah, you know, polling, Senator, recent polling says 75% of Americans disagree with all of this stuff going on out there with these protests at Supreme Court justices' homes. Also, we made this observation earlier in the week. I wonder if the White House, Jen Psaki, who was saying this stuff at the time, or Pelosi or Schumer, maybe if they go after guns the next time, if they'd appreciate Second Amendment supporters showing up at their homes, if they would be so gung-ho about this type of activity we're seeing happen right now in the wake of that Roe versus Wade decision.